Kainich Janab Pakal, the radiant shield of Palenque. Kainich Janab Pakal was a very important ruler. He was the king of the Mayan city-state of Palenque. Palenque is located in what is now southern Mexico. Pakal ruled for a very long time, from 615 to 683 AD. This was an impressive reign, lasting 68 years. He ascended to the throne when he was only 12 years old. His name, Kainich Janab Pakal, means radiant sun shield in the Mayan language. Pakal's rule was a period of great prosperity for Palenque. He oversaw the construction of many fine buildings. The most famous of these is the Temple of the Inscriptions. This temple would later become his own magnificent tomb. During his reign, Palenque's art and architecture reached new heights. The city flourished, becoming a major center of Mayan civilization. His leadership brought stability and growth to his people for many decades. Understanding Pakal is key to understanding Mayan civilization. His story continues to fascinate scholars and the public alike, drawing us into the mysteries of the ancient Maya. The Temple of the Inscriptions stands tall in Palenque. It is one of the most magnificent pyramid structures in the Mayan world. For many years, its purpose was thought to be purely ceremonial. Archaeologists studied its intricate hieroglyphic inscriptions, which gave the temple its name. These inscriptions told the history of Palenque and its rulers. However, the temple held a deeper secret, hidden from view for over 1,000 years. In 1948, a Mexican archaeologist named Alberto Rusluille made a remarkable discovery. He noticed a stone slab in the floor of the temple's top chamber. After much effort, his team lifted the slab. They found a hidden stairway filled with rubble. It took 4 long years to clear this stairway. Each step downward led them further into the heart of the pyramid. Finally, Rusluille and his team reached a sealed doorway. Beyond it lay a crypt, a burial chamber untouched for centuries. Inside they found a massive, elaborately carved stone sarcophagus. This was the final resting place of Kainich Janab Pakal. The discovery was monumental, confirming the pyramid as a funerary monument. The discovery of Pakal's tomb opened a new chapter in Mayan archaeology. The most famous object from Pakal's tomb is its lid. This sarcophagus lid is a single massive limestone slab. It measures approximately 3.8 by 2.2 meters. The entire surface of the lid is covered in intricate carvings. The artwork is a masterpiece of Mayan artistic skill. The central figure on the lid is King Pakal himself. He is shown in a reclining or seated posture. He appears youthful even though he died at an old age. Instead, it shows him at the moment of his transformation. He is at the threshold between the world of the living and the underworld. Surrounding Pakal are many complex images. We see a large cross-like structure behind him, the Mayan world tree. This tree, known as Wakachan, connects the different realms of the Mayan cosmos. Other elements include a celestial bird, the two-headed serpent, and various glyphs. Each element is precisely placed and has a specific meaning within Mayan cosmology. The lid is a visual narrative of Pakal's journey. It tells the story of his death, his descent into the underworld, and his anticipated rebirth. The intricate imagery on Pakal's sarcophagus lid has fascinated many. However, not all interpretations have been based on Mayan culture. In the 1960s, a writer named Erich von Daniken proposed a sensational theory. He suggested that Pakal was depicted as an ancient astronaut. Von Daniken argued that Pakal was shown operating a kind of spacecraft. This idea became very popular in books and television shows about ancient aliens. According to this theory, Pakal is seated in a cockpit. His hands are on controls and his foot is on a pedal. The imagery around him was interpreted as flames and exhaust from a rocket. This interpretation ignored the vast body of knowledge about Mayan art, symbolism, and religion. It took the images out of their cultural context. Mayanist scholars and archaeologists have consistently refuted this interpretation. They point out that every element on the lid has a well-understood meaning within Mayan cosmology. The astronaut idea, while exciting to some, misrepresents Mayan beliefs and achievements. Understanding Pakal's lid requires us to look through Mayan eyes, not through the lens of science fiction. Section 5. Journey to the Center, Pakal and the World Tree. To understand Pakal's sarcophagus lid, we must look at Mayan cosmology. The central element is the World Tree, Waka-chan. This sacred tree was the axis mundi, the center of the universe. It connected the underworld, earthly realm, and celestial realm. Pakal is shown at the base of this tree, beginning his cosmic journey. He descends into the jaws of a skeletal serpent, Sakbakna Chapaat. The serpent represents the entrance to Xibalba, the Mayan underworld. Pakal is dressed as the maize god, symbolizing death and rebirth. By associating with the maize god and the world tree, Pakal is destined for rebirth. Section 6, through Xibalba's gates, death and rebirth in Mayan belief. The journey Pakal undertakes on the sarcophagus lid leads him into Xibalba. Xibalba was the Mayan underworld, a place of trial and transformation. It was ruled by death gods, often depicted as skeletal figures. The entrance to Xibalba was often envisioned as the mouth of a great earth monster or a skeletal serpent. This was not a place of eternal punishment like the Christian hell. Instead, it was a necessary stage in the cosmic cycle. It was where souls were tested before they could be reborn. Pakal is shown adorned as the maize god. The maize god, Hunhunapu, was a central figure in Mayan mythology. He was tricked and sacrificed by the lords of Xibalba. However, his sons, the hero twins, eventually defeated the death gods. They resurrected their father, who then became a symbol of eternal life and agricultural fertility. By taking on the attributes of the maize god, Pakal too is destined for resurrection. The imagery on the lid suggests that Pakal's journey through Xibalba will be successful. The Maya believed that royal ancestors played a crucial role even after death. Pakal's successful passage through Xibalba would ensure his continued influence and protection for Palenque. Section 7, Cosmic Tapestry, Celestial Symbols on the Lid. The sarcophagus lid is not only about the underworld journey, it is also a map of the Mayan cosmos filled with celestial symbols. At the very top of the world tree we see the principal bird deity, Itzamye. This magnificent creature represents the celestial realm, the domain of the sun, moon and stars. Its presence signifies that the world tree connects all the way to the heavens. Pakal's journey therefore encompasses the entire universe, from the depths of Xibalba to the highest celestial sphere. Around the edges of the lid we often find a skyband. Skybands in Mayan art are typically decorated with symbols representing stars, planets, the sun and the moon. These symbols frame the central scene, placing Pakal's transformation within a cosmic context. The Maya were keen astronomers, and their understanding of the cosmos was deeply integrated into their religion and worldview. The two-headed serpent, which sometimes forms part of the world tree or frames scenes, is a powerful cosmic symbol. It can represent the ecliptic, the path of the sun across the sky. It embodies the sacred power that flows through the cosmos, connecting different realms and beings. These celestial symbols reinforce the idea of Pakal as a divine ruler. Section 8, Divine King, Celestial Navigator, Pakal's eternal role. King Pakal is not merely a passenger on this cosmic journey. He is an active participant, a divine king navigating the spiritual realms. His posture on the lid shows him in a state of transition and power. He is poised between worlds, embodying the Mayan ruler's role as an intermediary. Kings were responsible for maintaining the balance between the human world and the divine. This role did not end with death. The imagery emphasizes Pakal's transformation into a divine ancestor. By successfully navigating the trials of Xibalba and ascending the world tree, he would join the ranks of other deified rulers. From this position, he could continue to watch over Palenque. He could intercede with the gods for his people, ensuring good harvests, victory in battle, and prosperity. The tomb and its magnificent lid were designed to facilitate this transformation and to serve as a focal point for ancestral veneration. The symbols of kingship are still present with Pakal on the lid. He wears the jade jewelry and regalia befitting his status. Even in death, he retains his royal identity. The Maya believed that the spirits of powerful rulers became divine beings who actively influenced the world of the living. Pakal's journey is therefore one of empowerment. Section 9. Echoes of Antiquity. Why understanding Pakal matters. The story of King Pakal offers profound insights into the Mayan worldview. Studying these artifacts reveals their complex understanding of life, death, and the cosmos. It helps us recognize the diversity of human thought and spiritual expression. Pakal's sarcophagus lid is a visual symphony of Mayan cosmology. His legacy continues to inspire awe and curiosity.